we say 3000 AD? Why don't we just say 3000 Ooga Booga? That sounds a lot more fun. Let's all vote for that in the next press conference. What's up guys, Sean here, and today I have a special tutorial for you guys, which I don't know how else I would title it other than emotional walking cycles. Crazy! So we are essentially going to display emotion using walking cycles. Happy walking cycle, sad walking cycle, you know, that's basically what we're doing. I don't know how to title the video. So if you're an animator and find this video useful, drop a like on this video. And while you're at it, hey, hit the bell as well, because I make tutorials based off your suggestions. Do you want to vote for the next tutorial? Join my Discord server. You drop a vote and I make the most voted one. That's how it goes. And okay, one more thing before I start. I just want to say that the no homo shirts are now a thing. Oh my god. You can get it in the description, and oh my god, I love it so much. But I said no homo. It's like the perfect shirt for me, I swear. Alright, without any further ado, I present to you guys the legendary 7. Each of these fellas represents an emotion formed in a walk cycle. There are 7 emotions in total, and there's a surprise if you wait till the end. So I'm not going into detail because I have 7 of these to show off, so you're probably gonna need some base knowledge on walking cycles. Luckily for that, I've made a tutorial on the walking cycle. Click the eye in the corner, watch that video first, you'll learn about how to make people walk. And once you're an expert, you can come back here because I'm gonna explain how to make emotions with the same walking cycle. So each of them represents one emotion, and we're gonna cover them right now. First up, we have the casual one. This is the one that I made in my tutorial. It's basically just walking, looking around so it looks more natural. This is the one from the tutorial. So what's going on? The tempo is relatively slow, body swinging left and right to emphasize the motion. Arms are of course relaxed, swinging front and back, and the head is just facing forward, looking around all curious. This is a casual walk cycle. This is what you're gonna be using most of your time. But if you want to amplify a certain emotion, I have all these guys here. Next, we have the sad walking cycle. This guy is looking pretty sad / depressed. As you see, the whole walk cycle has slowed down by a lot. The steps are much slower. The step size is a bit smaller. Just make slightly smaller steps. And of course it's slow. Body is bent forward. Head is looking down. That's important. And the body as it's walking is not just turning left and right, but it's also bouncing up and down a bit. As he goes up, the body is also going up. And as he takes the step, the body drops down. He is leaned down by each step. Basically, it's how I can explain the most normal way possible. The arms now bend way less because they're very relaxed, just swinging back and forth. They're barely bent at all because he just doesn't care. He has given up on life. Depression! Hashtag divided 4, yo. When he is looking around, the head barely tilts upward, just enough for him to catch the glance because he's still facing downwards. So sadness, make it slow, small steps, make him look down, relax the arms, and even when he's looking up, he should still be pretty much looking down. Next, we have the exact opposite. It's the happy walking cycle. Wow! This guy is pretty damn happy. You can tell he doesn't even have a freaking face rig, but you can tell this guy is happy because of the motion. Steps are the same speed as the casual, but what's special is the steps are now larger. How big this step is compared to how big this is. This step is way smaller than this step. The body is bent upwards, outwards because he is proud. He is lifted up. Head is of course looking almost up. If you can tell, he is happy. The arms are swinging by a lot. Sorry, green screen again. Bending quite a lot as you see here. You can tell what's going on. The arms are swinging and the transitions are more intense. T is looking around much faster. Like the motion itself is not any faster, but the transition is that much more intense. Intense transitions, raise the body up, large steps, swing the arms a lot, head looking up proud. To summarize that. Next we have the nervous walking cycle. This guy is late for something, or look at him. He is nervous. Don't know what's going on, but I'm interested now. Talk to me. I can help you. The steps are much faster, plus large steps. Just like the happy cycle, he's taking large steps, plus they're fast. So he's in a rush, you would say. Slamming his head through the wall. Looking around nervously as we go. This guy's up to something. The steps are fast. This part slightly slows down when he's on that leg. Otherwise, the whole thing just seems unnaturally fast. So I slowed him down every time he reaches this point because it looks more natural. The legs need to travel the most distance in this keyframe, so I just slowed this part down by a bit, so it still seems natural enough. Body bent forward, head looking kind of down, arms swinging by a lot, but what's important is the arms are swinging inwards, so he's basically closing himself in every single time he takes a step. I know I'm exaggerating when I show what I'm talking about, but still, at least you get the point. The head is looking around with some pretty intense transitions, large steps, fast steps, body bent forwards, head looking around, arms swinging by a lot, and intense transitions. Next we have the angry boy, pretty much a copy of the nervous one, except he is not looking around, because he is focused on his target. Someone's gonna be the victim now. You can tell there's a whole different vibe to it, and it's just the head. That's what I'm always saying. Small details matter in animation. He's gonna kick some ass, you know what I mean? Now would be a good time to mention that if I'm going too fast, you can ask questions in the comments or pause the video and watch it again. Because I do know I'm going pretty fast in my tutorials. The editing process is hard, and I want to shorten that out as much as possible. I'm a busy person, okay? You can ask questions in the comments or suggest your tutorials in the comments or in my Discord server. We can also vote for them as well. Just thought it's worth mentioning. Now let's get back to the video, because we have the tired boy. This guy represents me, okay? This guy has been working all night, just like me. I can relate. Yo, give me a bro fist. Ooh, sorry. Too much. The steps are casually sized, but they're slow. This guy has the slowest walking cycle out of them all. Also, the body is going up and down. It's bent forward, the body's bent forward, and it's going up and down, just like the sad boy is, but this guy is much slower. And when he is looking around, the head and the arms are overlapped by a lot. If these are the body keyframes, at this point, the head is so much overlapped. This keyframe should be somewhere here, as well as the arms. The arms should be here, but they are here. You know what I mean? Because he's just dragging his body parts around. Don't go for too much, because that will counter the effect. When the body goes left, this arm is gonna go forward, so it's gonna interfere. So don't go for too much, but go for a lot. And when he looks up, he actually does look up, and the body helps him look up, because he is not sad, but he is tired. The sad person is turned inwards and barely looking up because he is sad, he's closed up. This guy is just tired, he's just lazy, he's just tired. Let's cut him some slack. He's a busy worker, okay? Arms going slow, barely bent as well, just swinging. So to summarize, the slowest walk cycle, body bent forward and bouncing, head and the arms have a lot of overlap, does make the effort to actually look around, arms swinging, barely moving. Arms swinging slowly, barely bending. And the last walking cycle, it's the shy/scared one. It looks like this. This one is not the best, I'm not proud of this one, but it kinda gets the point across. He's making small steps, but he's making them fast. Body is pretty damn closed inwards. I literally had to rotate him backwards to get enough bend to the body. Head is looking up, and the arms are, as you might have noticed, squished in. Like, maybe, actually, one thing I could do, put the head down a bit, so he looks even more shy. Oh yeah, this is even better! I just fixed it while recording. You can tell he is shy/scared. Fast transitions when he's looking around. When he does look around, pay attention to the arms. The arms kind of bend upwards and inwards close to himself. When he looks up, he's like exposing himself, so he puts his arms up even more. So to summarize, small steps but fast tempo, closed in body, intense transitions, arms bent upwards, even more so when looking around. Of course, head needs to be looking around. I think that pretty much summarizes all of the walking cycles, and that's mostly it for this tutorial. Now for the special surprise I promised at the end of the video, I consider myself as a pretty good animator, but this took quite some time and it was pretty hard to make. So I'm feeling generous, and I'm actually going to provide a download link for these walking cycles. I normally don't do that because I encourage you guys to animate on your own and learn by yourself, but this is something slightly harder, and I will put a download link in the description of this video. Now, feel free to use all of these bozos, just please don't use the last one because it's kind of horrible, and I don't want you guys saying, oh, that's Sharpwind's walk cycle, and it's very bad. I don't want my name associated with this thing because I don't like it. So that was it for the emotional walking cycles tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then you're awesome. I hope you learned a thing or two, and thanks again for watching. Stay sharp.